He's seen first as a Baptist deacon.
Our friends, to that particular friend, what mother did not do, you cannot do it. Your mother did, you will not do it. Thank you very much.
God have mercy upon us.
After two.
Yes, it's the clear representation of educated food. They're not really.
That word is strong.
Look, I will say this. Let them take me to Supreme Court.
But why you not fire? We not telling you that won't happen.
And the person saying it. And the United Party people got to be naive to sit there and think that these people are interested in working with them.
All of the areas of sports, because these people are flag bearers. We're going to promote sports in our country. It's a good
father. That's Jeremiah. They form Nimbo. What do you think they are doing? A political party they are forming.
Peace and stability into this country.
But when you give them the chance to do it, they can't do it.
Yes, indeed.
I left 1975, I came to Moldova 79, and the rest riot.
Those who take honey with a pinch of salt and the juice of one orange and one lime.
But from 1975,
Yes.
we are in 2023.
Say that again.
You know, some people believe that nothing good happens unless they do it.
Yes.
They're lucky that.
And he's very old. He's not like young boys that get energy and we are.
Uka, my brother moto. It register, it got paper, it got document, everything.
You running all around, you know, doesn't know what you're looking for, still young. But this is an old man who has had years of experience. Barely walk, barely move.
You see that policeman well done so or that for I contact them.
By maintaining that will take only $5,000 of our monthly money.
See the people, that police people. The other time my bello and myself we can't enter. That police people the two regulars, the police people lucky like the police people
More than 5,000 will return the rest of Montserrat.
It is Honor Joseph Baga. I'm going to see what we call here preach.
When we said what we said, we're clear on the record that will take only 5,000 from Montserrat County.
Good morning, Liberia. Welcome to Key Morning Live. Here's Daniel Rogers, the sheriff, the voice of the people, speaking truth to power every single morning. He has no fear, no favor. He stands for what is right, calling out the wrong, bringing justice to the light.
5 minutes past 7 o'clock on the Thursday morning.
The sheriff on the
It's KML Care Morning Live, credible, factual, and timely.
The voiceless.
Welcome to the Thursday morning edition, 9th of July. It's Care Morning Live on Care Radio 95.9. This is the platform navigating to you from the slum of Sunnyway to the top of the executive mansion. I'm your sheriff, Daniel Rogers, in the court of public opinion. I fear no foe. I fear nothing but to do wrong. So let's navigate together until 10 o'clock this morning. Couple of issues, too many issues to ponder on. They came to rescue or came to kill or send the people into abject poverty. You can build all the skyscraper, you can put the double bridge, overhead bridge, you build the roads, infrastructure when the people are dying. I mean, it doesn't worth it.
Speaking truth.
We'll speak truth to power as long as we breathe, because death is inevitable. Good morning to all of you navigating with us.
Stands for what is right.
You can follow us on our YouTube page or YouTube Care Network, our Facebook page, Facebook KCN TV. Also follow me on Examining Liberia under the microscope. Share the video. I'm your sheriff, your fearless, your truthful sheriff in a court of public opinion. Care Morning Live on Care Radio. Credible, factual, timely, and balanced. Scare Morning Live. Enjoy the theme song. This is the song that introduces your show, your platform. You ask for it, and we present it to you Mondays through Friday. Welcome to the platform from the nation's capital across Liberia and beyond.
In the public court of opinion, the sheriff. In the public court of opinion. The sheriff in the public court of opinion.
A song written by Abraham Parker, the sheriff in the public court of opinion. Good morning to you, wherever you are. Let's recognize some of our regular listeners, so many, your thousands out there, believe in the work that we do. Good morning to you. It's coming up to 8 minutes past the hour, Thursday, 9th July. Of course, 9 days gone in the month of July. If you are to go to work, rain should not stop you. No, because in order to appreciate the sun, you must appreciate the rain. Let me say good morning to one of Liberia's best, Josh Fearless, Usman Fekka of Criminal Code C, County Anthony Richard Scott. I want to say good morning to Josh Cheney. How you guys doing this morning? Wherever you are, Councillor Boo. We also want to say good morning to cousin Irene. She's there in District 17. Brosville. Emmanuel Jilica, good morning to you, a workaholic at the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation. Jimmy Smith, good morning. Sen Keke Flo, we want to say good morning to you, wherever you are this morning. Let me say good morning to Senator. I got two stories coming up on Senator Vapla and Senator Prince Kemu Moyi. The Vapla is challenging the folks at the Ministry of Information, warning them to stop using the podium to criticize dissenting voices. Marcus C.G. George, good morning to you. And let me say good morning. I hope you're on your feet. Abraham Ezo Rogers, of course, Senator Delon, good morning to you. I understand Senator Delon is out of the country. He's one of the voice among the voiceless. Good morning to you, Senator Delon, wherever you are. Is Care Morning Live, HML. That's KML, sorry, on the People Station. Good morning and welcome. I'm waiting for my cup of coffee. And once we get it, then we'll start to navigate our way straight up to 10 o'clock, 5 minutes to 10 this morning. It's Care Morning Live, KML on the People Station. Love it. We say muchas gracias. Señori, señora, ladies and gentlemen, buenos noches, buenos dias, good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are. Share the video. Let me say good morning to Melvin Kitkat Jr., CKA, the classic man, Lone Star MTN, Lieutenant Colonel Rubin Kitkat, Chief Prosecutor of NPA, a workaholic. He's supposed to report to work at 9 o'clock, but at 7:30, as early as 7:30, he's behind his decks. These are the people we want. An appalling story, fellow Liberians. We'll go deep into JFK. I was proofreading the story this morning, and tears started to roll down my cheeks. You spent $5 million. You used $5 million for yellow machine to take you around the country. But you cannot buy the latest machine. We'll talk about that. This government, in my opinion, did not come to rescue the people. They came to push the people into sorrow. They're slipping them into darkness with uncertainty, fellow Liberians. Care Morning Live. Credible, factual, and timely. Invite a friend. This is the platform you asked for. If you're sitting on your couch, on your sofa, wherever you are, Dominic, good morning, my man. Yeah, Dominic, the way you're doing now, we understand it now. You're behaving like a very regular politician now. My man said, she said, but what Dominic doing now? Dominic, you know what so be there, we know in that easy ball. Yeah. Dominic Nimne Patel, good morning to you. Wake up. And to you lazy heads or daisy heads, wake up. Because no food for lazy men. I hate when people say, oh, it is raining. It has to rain. In order to appreciate the sun, you must appreciate the rain. Of course. Because we have 6 years of rain. 6 months of rain, 6 months of shine. So get it. Let me, folks, it's Kia Morning Live on the People Station, wherever you are. Of course, we're here. We're going to be navigating straight up to the time. Okay. Coach Lee, good morning. Good morning to you, Coach Lee. Good morning to you, Coach Lee. I want to say good morning. He's responsible for beach soccer in the country. Coach Lee, good morning to you, wherever you are this morning. The debate continues. The debate continues. But let's start with this on this note. Start with this on this note. Let's go to some index. Like I said, we'll deal with the JFK. How can you have 165 people living with kidney disease and you have only 3 dialysis machines? The other ones are broken. Donated by the Japanese. But the JFK, because of corruption, rookishness, stealing, taking JFK money to build their own clinics, open their private clinics. We'll tell you why we discuss the way we discuss it. 14 minutes past the hour. They want us to think stupid. They want us to think stupid. But we are not stupid. If you hear the price of a dialysis machine, it will shock you. The president convoy is almost $1.2 million. The speaker convoy, the pro tempore, the cars they drive. Even if you decide to procure 200 dialysis machine at $20,000 per piece, it will be $4 million. You can spend $5 million on yellow machine. But you can spend $4 million to save the people of our country. I'll read you the story. I'll bring you the story. Because it's my job. My job is to inform, educate, and entertain. And like I always say, death is inevitable. I'm sitting here today in the blink of an eye. But the only good thing I ask for, the one thing that I ask for, and I hope that when the old man ready to call me, I would throw my phone in the ocean. Because HT has threatened me, my madam, that the only thing he will run for, he'll run for my 2 phones. Because he wants to see the messages that will be coming. My wife will not even see my phone, not to talk about the little boy that I love. Yeah. Little Alexander Munez Buendia Rogers. The way I came, I won't go back. So anybody think they're going to read my life sketch, I beg you. It will be too terrible to read. Everybody coming with a story. So HT say he won't. My 2 phones when I die. But you not see HT. I just wish the woman would send me, I will get the signal that my man, your time is up. No extra time for you. HT, my madam. No extra time. Your time is over. You have served. You play your part. You can't do more than your best. Your journey has ended. When you talk about death, a lot of people can be afraid. But what they make can be casting spell on yourself. But wait now. Come on now. You gotta die now. You have to die. I will not commit suicide. I'll wait for the only time. But the only thing I'm asking for the way I came, the hammer go back. No floral design, nothing. Let me just go back. When you want to have your memorial service, you can have it. I will not be around again. This man that is beyond redemption will not be around. I don't have to worry about buying current. I will not have to worry about buying Maggie Cube. I won't have to worry about paying tuition. I will be across the bridge. On that side, everything free. Everything is free. Care Morning Live. Care Morning Live, the station that brings you the issues, discuss the issues that matter. Thursday, 9th July. My 26 on you. My 26 on you. My 26 on you. I hope HT will give me 26. Okay, so like I said, Senator Vapla and Senator Moi. But let me just inform you, the former superintendent, former Commerce Inspector General of Nima County, pass. I don't know if I can get few minutes of his time, Dolokwi, to just bring us up to speed, because according to the story, ex-Nima County Superintendent Nelson Gogwe laid to rest in Ganta. I'm trying to get Dolokwi. Let me see if I can make contact with Dolokwi. D. Franklin Dolokwi. Let me see if I can make contact with Franklin Dolokwi to tell us exactly what happened during the demise of bearer who were in attendance, who attended the bearer or the funeral, the wake of the late superintendent and former Inspector General of Commerce, Nima County, for many years. Served the people. Okay, let me see if I can get Franklin Dolokwi for a few minutes on the line. Just want to know what is happening, what happened. His phone is ringing. I don't want to keep you bold, but it's important that he served this country. He served first at the Ministry of Commerce as Inspector General of Commerce in the county. Later on, appointed by former President George Manawea to serve as Inspector General of Ministry of Commerce in Nima County. Okay, I'm not getting Dolokwi. I'm not getting Franklin Dolokwi. Just wanted him to bring us up to speed. But let me just read you the story. It's important. It will also remind you about the SOS call of Madam Deborah Gadier, who is going through a serious complication right now. 19 minutes past the hour. You're right on time. If you just tune in, you just turn on your radio. Ma Josephine, good morning. Ma Sisi, to all our mothers. I know it's hard, but continue to pray. God, I have the confidence that God will do it. God will do it, no matter how the case may be. So let's begin. The government has reduced the pump price of diesel fuel and gasoline. The government has reduced the pump price of fuel and gasoline. So just so you know, and you importers, according to the ministry and the LPRC, do not attempt to hoard the products because you will feel the consequence. Do not do so. Liberia, ex-Nima County Superintendent Nelson Gogwe lay to rest. Story by Franklin Dolokwi. Ganta, Nima County. Family, friends, local officials, and members of the Congress for Democratic Change, or CDC, gather to lay former Nima County Superintendent Nelson and Gogwe to rest at his farm in Ganta City, Nima County. The funeral drew a large turnout and heartfelt tributes to a long-serving public servant. Nelson and Gogwe served many years as Commerce Inspector General for Nima County before his appointment as County Superintendent. During his tenure, he was known for his hands-on approach to local governance and his commitment to public service in the region. Among those paying their respects were former lawmakers and county officials, including representatives from the office of current county superintendent Kowu Mempe Gono. Leaders and members of the CDC, the political party of former President George Manawea, also attended in force. CDC officials praised Gogwe as a dedicated and loyal member who remains steadfastly with the party throughout his life. Nelson Gogwe was a tireless worker for his county and his party, said a CDC national representative who attended the ceremony. His loss is a heavy blow to the CDC, to the people of Nima County, and to all who work with him. He exemplified services and loyalty. Family members describe him as a community-oriented leader who devoted himself to improving local commerce and administration. Guests at the funeral recalled his readiness to mentor younger officials and his personal involvement in resolving disputes and supporting local development projects. The burial took place in Gogwe's farm in Ganta, where mourners walked the grounds he once tended. The setting was marked by subdued prayers, songs, and moments of silence. Local clergy led the service, offering prayers for comfort and strength to the bereaved family. Community members at the funeral highlighted several of his local initiatives, including efforts to streamline county commerce inspections, and support small traders. Several attendees noted that his practical knowledge of local markets and relationships with traders helped stabilize commerce in parts of Nimba. In addition to political and civic leaders, ordinary citizens, traders, farmers, and former colleagues attended to pay their respects. Many brought flowers and stood along the road to the farm as the funeral procession passed. The event reflected Gogwe's wide network and the respect he earned across different segments of the country or the county. CDC officials said they will hold a memorial to formally commemorate Gogwe's contributions to the party and the region, and they pledge support for his surviving family. We will remember him for his integrity and dedication. A party spokesperson said Gogwe is survived by his immediate family and an extended circle of colleagues and friends who say they will carry forward his commitment to service. So the former superintendent was laid to rest, and the story filed in by Franklin Dolokwi. Care Morning Live. And to you who believe in humanity, I've read the numbers to you. I'm begging you, please, through your widow might, please come to the aid of this falling young lady who is here today. She needs help. Please, somebody out there, Madam Deborah Gadier went to give birth and she has a complication. She needs advanced treatment to save her life and continue to cater to her baby. SOS Call helps save the life of Madam Deborah Gadier. The family of Madam Deborah Gadier is making an urgent appeal to the public for financial assistance to help save her life. According to the family, Deborah developed serious health complications shortly after giving birth to a beautiful baby girl about 2 months ago. What initially appeared to be a minor condition has worsening, leaving her paralyzed and in urgent need of specialized medical attention. JFK can provide that. Because of her condition, Deborah is unable to breastfeed her infant daughter. The baby now depends entirely on infant formula, which the family says they can no longer afford due to the financial hardship. The family is appealing with kind-hearted individuals, organizations, churches, and humanitarian groups to help raise funds so Deborah can be taken to a hospital for proper examination. Madam Mandela Cooper, please. You have done it before. The lady whose baby arm or hand was amputated, you went to the hospital and you empathize through humanity. Madam Mandela Cooper, please see what you can do for this ailing mother. Let's save her life, please, before it gets too late. So Deborah can be taken to a hospital for proper examination, diagnosis, and treatment. Every contribution, no matter how small, can make a meaningful difference in giving this young mother a chance to recover and care for her child again. For assistance or inquiries, the family can be contacted through the following numbers. Port Banda 077606 8510, 0886 477680. Mobile money number, Port Banda 077606 8510, 0886 477680. Those are the numbers to call and the mobile money numbers. I serve humanity. I serve humanity. I believe in humanity. The child is the mother today who is going through that agony, that complication. She did not buy it. It is because of recklessness, uselessness. Going to a hospital, David E. Harris, good morning. Going to a hospital, Pascal Davis, good morning to you. Going to a hospital where you don't get redress. People go and die. Family abandon the body. JFK, the government takes care of the body. But fellow Liberians, we will all die, no matter how. You took an oath to serve humanity. You took an oath to serve humanity. Please save the life of Deborah Gadier. Your support could give a mother hope and a baby the chance to grow up with her mother. May God richly bless every helping hand. Every helping hand. Call Madam Deborah. Whether you send her $50, you send her $20, we read you the numbers. Let us save humanity. Lee Tama, good morning. Good morning to you, Lee Tama. Please help Deborah Gadier. A mother, it could be your mother. It could be your wife. It could be your girlfriend. Let us save humanity. Let us not wait for her to die or unforeseen circumstance, something happened, then we start to pay tribute and give floral design and pay money, contribute to the wake or the funeral or the burial, however you want to call it. It is time to save Madam John the Sheriff. I know times are hard. It is not easy. You have your mega resources, but you can chip in. Yombli Kanga Lawrence, Madam First Lady Katumu Boyka, Madam First Lady Katumu Boyka, lend a helping hand. Please reach out and touch, because you are the mother, the first lady in the land. The first lady, Madam Katumu Boyka, please come to the rescue. If anybody listening and closer to Madam Boyka, please come, lend a helping hand. Mandela Cooper, you did it for that lady at the JFK. You can also do it for Madam Gadier, the speaker, and all of you. If I was criticizing, going on the extreme with a speaker or a government official, they will call them and say, listen to Care Radio. Daniel Rogers is criticizing you. But we are discussing humanity to save the life of a mother, a promising mother, a baby. Who knows the future of that child? The song says, when I was a little boy, I asked my mother, what would I be? Would I be handsome? Would I be rich? Que sera, whatever will be, the future now ours to see, Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. So nobody can determine the future of that baby. The baby needs her mother. And we need to save her from the complication. Because it will pay me so much if something should happen to Deborah Gadi. We don't just talk politics. When we took an oath, we said we'll speak for the masses, for the voiceless, those who don't have the voice to speak, and they are like in the wilderness and looking for hope. They want to come on the other side. The government said they will rescue the people. The people was on the other side. Oh, fellow Liberians, folks. Simeon Frank, good morning. Let's start up on this note. 29 minutes going up to the hour. HT. Let's start up on this note. Let's go to this index. Let's go to this index. It talks about happy people, happiest people. So I want to know, I will open the lines. Tell me the global economic index, happiest or happiness index country rankings. See, these are the rankings of countries where people are supposed to be happy now. Are we happy in Liberia? Are we happy in Liberia? Happiness index, 0 unhappy, 10 happy. 10 happy. Wait, let me see. Let me bring up this other story. Are we happy when we can't get medical care? When we die at the JFK? Okay, so we go to the JFK and we die. Happiest countries in the world 2026. In the world 2026. Global average. Finland, 7.74, highest. Afghanistan, 1.36, lowest. In Finland, the people who are happy, it says 7.74. Denmark, 7.52. Iceland, 7.52. Sweden, 7.53. The Netherlands, Holland, 7.31. Costa Rica, 7.27. Countries rank the happiness index. So these are the countries where people are happy. These are the countries where people are happy. The lowest rank and the highest rank. So you see, Ivory Coast. Let me see the African ranking. Nepal, Turkey, South Africa, Mozambique, Gabon, Ivory Coast, in Iran, Republic of the Congo, Iraq, Guinea, Namibia. Okay, so Guinea stand at 4.93, 102. Namibia, 4.91, 103. Nigeria, 4.89, 105. Cameroon. So I'm looking for Liberia. I'm looking because this is the African ranking. Liberia ranked 4.82. So 129th in the world, according to the ranking amongst the happiest people. But are we happy? With all that is happening, are we happy? When the biggest referral hospital, the JFK, cannot afford a dialysis machine, not even 10. So how will the people be happy? Somebody, I need to know. How will the people be happy? How? How would they be happy? Well, let me bring you the story of Vabla, the senator criticizing the so Liberia ranked 129th in the world when it comes to happy people. What's there to be happy? What are we happy about? Few weeks from now, we'll be celebrating 179 independence anniversary. What is there to celebrate? So partisans of the Unity Party or supporters of the Unity Party are angry. And somebody said, I listened to somebody who said that you have two Unity Parties. One, former president, immense loyalty. Whether she die or live, people owe loyalty to her. People owe loyalty to her. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf Mamanduku, former president. They owe loyalty to her. On the flip side, there are people who also owe loyalty to the old man. Sekou Fofana, good morning. Joseph Yuman Boaka. So the party is divided. And people are saying that in 2.5 years, the party, the leadership might crumble. You listen to, if anybody in the widest dream believe that Wilmot Pay is not a voice in the Unity Party, then you'll be sad. It will be sad on your part. That would be the greatest mistake to say Wilmot Pay, oh, he's just an ordinary person. No, that lie. He will support. He's a pen pusher. He has the voice. He spoke truth to power. Because some dirty deeds that the government was about to enter to, the Minister of Mines say, this will not happen. But we don't like those kind of people. We heal criminals. We vote for murderers. We don't evaluate them. We don't know their past record. But you get up and you vote for them. You vote on identification. You identify them. What you identify them for, you can say. The last time I checked, I heard people say, let's get the boy a chance. It's time for the boy. Will I get the boy a chance? The Liberian people were saying, let us give the boy a chance. We have tried Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, Taylor King, Doe King, Torban, Trotman. Let's get a boy a chance. And we get a boy a chance. But what happened? After 6 years, what happened in the country? After 6 years, the same people who said let's get a boy a chance, they voted out of anguish, agony, and anger. Yes, they voted out of anger. Senator Cyrus Momoh, good morning to you. You don't know Momoh. Senator Cyrus Momoh and I, we came up together. So anybody who's trying to link him to the issue of drugs, I would say to you that's nonsense. Because Cyrus were only 18. Senator Momoh, Cyrus or Cyrus Momoh, however you call it, whether upside down or inside down, do not associate that senator to nonsense. He paid his dues. He struggled. That man you see to the Senate today. That was how he established Sega Security. The Sega Security. An upright man. I can vouch for Senator Momoh. I can vouch for him for the senator because we're on the 18th together. We used to be on Kere Street. Today, some of the people you see who in high places, even on the Supreme Court bench, at the Associate Justice, Waka Kane, Murphy Kane, who with a nice cup today, Deputy Director General. We were all on Kere Street. You don't know people. If that man was somebody who had associated himself with drugs people, the man can't even smoke. The man can't even smoke. You want to associate because of politics, Senator Momo Sarah. You want to link him to drugs. So examining Liberia under the microscope, my page, if somebody is doing advertisement with me, and that person, that company is involved, or the individual is involved in clandestine activity, should I be that transfer aggression? Should you transfer the aggression against me? The man has a business, for God's sake, fellow Liberians. He has a business. So you're accusing the man now to be a drug peddler or in cahoots with those idiots. Look, I'm a victim. And every time, I hope we could change the law. Execute those bitches. I am a victim. You are a victim. A mother told me the son had nothing to do, no cause to do, including my son. Had no cause to flip. And he flipped the child that I love so much. Yeah, HT here. I despise those idiots who sell drugs. I wish we could hang them. Capital punishment. Kill them. Because they continue to damage the lives of our people. And anybody, including my child, or anybody that I'm associated with or with me, and you get involved in drugs, I despise you. Let's bring back the capital punishment to send a message. The senator, we came up together, hustlers. We were hustling on the street. We're not stealing and peddling drugs. We're not using drugs. We're hustling for our survival. A man who suffers. You want to accuse him of drugs only because his company is providing service to the company that is allegedly involved in the peddling of drugs? That is unfair. You know me when it comes to drugs. I challenged any talk show host in this country. And Liberians are aware. I use the platform on Hard FM. You can say it. If I just open the line, people will validate what I'm saying. We stood, Goshua and I, along with Senator DeLon, who believed that the young people deserve better. My 26-year-old boy, promising footballer. Every time I live with the pain and the agony, the trauma, I go to bed and I see him. This is something that I will live with and die. Take it to my grave. That for my age, my son's supposed to bury me. I bury my son. And the only thing that has brought hope to me, fellow Liberians, is because God sent me a little boy, Alexander Munes Benzia. I despise people who sell drugs. Momo Sarah is my friend. We go way back, almost 40 years. Never involved in criminality. He struggled. Let's bring you this story. Unity Party people are talking. Liberia. Senator Vapla says Ministry of Information should promote government policies instead of criticizing dissenting voices. Grand Cape County Senator and Vice Chair of the ruling Unity Party, Daba Vapla has criticized the Ministry of Information for what she describes as a departure from its core responsibility, accusing the institution of using government press platforms to attack opposition figures rather than promoting government programs and policies. Senator Vapla's criticism comes amid debate over the role of the Ministry of Information and the manner in which officials conduct the government's regular press briefings. According to the Unity Party lawmaker, the ministry's primary responsibility should be to educate citizens about government activities, explain public policies, and highlight development initiatives being undertaken by the administration. Care Morning Live. Credible, factual, and timely. The senator argued that government's communication platforms should serve as a bridge between the state and the people, rather than becoming spaces for political confrontation. She maintained that while officials have the right to respond to criticism, the focus of the ministry should remain on informing the public about the government's achievements and plans. When you look at the Ministry of Information and consider its mandate, I believe it is currently operating outside of that mandate. Do you agree? We'll open the lines. Senator Vapla said, quote, "Too often officials from that ministry stand at the podium, which is intended to educate Liberians about the good work of government, provide information on development, and explain key government policies. Instead, they use that platform to attack individuals whose views differ from theirs. That is not fair." This is a member of the Unity Party. The Cape Mount senator said the government's communication strategy should privatize transparency, accountability, and public education instead of engaging in exchanges with critics and members of the opposition. Senator Vapla maintained that constructive criticism should be welcome within any democratic system, but government institutions must remain focused on their constitutional administrative responsibilities. Quote, "People will always criticize government. People will always criticize government. And that is part of democracy." Senator Vapla said, quote, "But the answer cannot be for the Ministry of Information to spend its time attacking critics. The answer is to communicate better, provide information, and allow the work of government to speak for itself." Senator Vapla added that the Ministry of Information has an important national responsibility that goes beyond defending political interests, emphasizing that the institution must communicate policies, explain government decisions, and provide citizens with accurate information about national issues. Care Morning Live. The Ministry of Information must understand that it is a national institution, not a political campaign platform. Speaking truth to power. Good morning, Madam Senator. When people within the corridors of power or those who speak, the Vice Chair, Senator Vapla, is speaking truth to power, I know she's going to create enemy, or people will create animosity for her. 10 minutes going up to the hour. If you're not tuned in or you're not watching, you're missing a juicy breakfast with your sheriff. Let me go back. The Ministry of Information must understand that it is a national institution and not a political campaign platform. I'll open the line so you can give us your thoughts. Senator Vapla said, quote, "The Liberian people need information about what the government is doing, what policies are being implemented, and how those policies are affecting their lives. That should be the priority. Senator Vapla is not the first Unity Party figure or government supporter to criticize the Ministry of Information for what some describe as an imbalance in its public messaging. Political commentator Henry Costa has previously expressed similar concerns, arguing that the ministry's regular bi-weekly press briefings have often focused more on responding to opposition criticism than highlighting the government's achievements. Costa, who has been a vocal participant in Liberia's political discourse, had said the ministry should dedicate more attention to projecting the government's image positively by informing citizens about development initiatives, policies, and progress rather than engaging in political attacks. According to Costa, effective government communication should be centered on building public confidence and explaining the administration's work, not creating further political divisions. Do you think the folks at the ministry honor my friend, Jeremy Matthew Pierre, the Bluffet, the best dress? Do you think they are creating divisions among the citizenry? It's Kia Morning Live, KML, 8 minutes going up to 8 o'clock. The Ministry of Information should be using the government's communication platform to tell Liberians what the government is doing, what has it achieved, and what plans it has for the future. Costa said, quote, when the platform is mostly used to attack opposition figures, the government loses an opportunity to communicate directly with the people and shape a positive image of its own work. Care Morning Live. You have followed the press conferences, the bi-weekly press conferences, Tuesdays and Thursdays at the Ministry of Information. This is a senator, a ranking member of the Unity Party, representing the people of Grand Kitma County, a senator speaking truth to power, reminding the folks at the ministry, look, the transformation at the ministry, I clap, like we say, we will commend what is commendable and we will condemn what is condemnable. I say, highs up to Minister Jeremy Pierre and his team for the transformation at the ministry. When you walk now at the ministry, you know you are walking in to a government institution that speaks the mouthpiece of the people because it is so clean, sparkling. Good morning to you, Mr. Minister. But on the flip side, a ranking leader of the party, the Unity Party, and the senator have said that you are dividing. You are creating divisions. Propagate, explain. Use the platform, the podium. Do not mount the podium to go against dissenting voices because there will always be criticism against the government. Kia Morning Live. Let's go to Senator Moyi. Two supporters of the Unity Party. Not just ordinary, but high-ranking supporters of the Unity Party. Let me try to look for the story. Senator Moyi is also not happy. The senator is also not happy. Let me try to pull the story up. And it has to do with the issue of the drugs. That they are speaking, and some government officials are criticizing them for asking questions in line with the drugs. Let me pull the story out for you. We'll open the lines. The JFK is coming up. We'll bring you a piece written by Michael C.G. George. This is Kia Morning Live on the People's Station. Let me see if I can bring the story by Senator Moyi of Bum County. No, not this one. Not this one. Not this one. It is very. Let me bring you the story. Okay, let's bring you the audio. Let me bring you the audio. Let me bring you the audio.
I think it's.
Let me bring you the audio. Wait. What is happening here? Chukupi, wait. Chukupi, wait. Chukupi, wait. Let me bring you the audio. Where is George? I'm trying to process. I'm trying to bring you. Please, I want to. It's important because when people in the party starts to speak, it raises concern. Vapla spoke about the Ministry of Information, and on this issue of the drugs, the senator said people are criticizing them because they are speaking and they are asking questions. And some people are not happy in the government because they are asking questions. So, okay. This is the story. Drug and crime. Deep regret. Senator Moi criticizes government officials for attacking senators demanding answers in U.S. $19 million drug investigation. Two high-ranking, high-profile senators from the ruling establishment. Monrovia, Bum County Senator Prince Moi, a ranking member of the ruling Unity Party, has criticized some government officials for what he described as attacks against lawmakers who are demanding answers from security institutions regarding the ongoing investigation into the reported 19 million cocaine seizure at the Rabos International Airport. Senator Moi said he was disappointed that some officials within the administration have chosen to criticize senators for exercising their constitutional responsibility of oversight rather than supporting efforts aimed at ensuring transparency in the investigation. We are credible, factual, and timely. We are also balanced in our discussion. Time check is 2 minutes going up to 8 o'clock. The Bum County lawmaker argued that the fight against illegal drugs by those idiots, those criminals and peddlers was one of the major issues. One of the major issues, and nobody can argue. Nobody can argue that this was not a major issue. But let me hold you there. We'll come back because we have a commitment. This is a commercial radio station. We have to pay salary. And so we have commitment. Just hold your horse. We'll read you this mention and we'll come back. We'll continue with the story. Two ranking senators or supporters and officials of the Unity Party, Daba Vapla, and Senator Prince Kemu Moi, Grant Kitma, and Bong respectively, have raised the voices on critical national issues. Don't you go away. I'll bring you this mention, this live spot. Then we'll continue with Navigate. Navigate with me because you know I serve you. If you own your motorcycle, your keke, your tricycle, whatever, your pen, keep glued. Taxi cab drivers want to say good morning to you. Drive with care because the life you save could be that of one you love. Fast driving speeds you to the great beyond, and the great beyond can hold great surprises. Time check is 8 o'clock. The Liberia Electricity Corporation, LEC, is pleased to inform the public that it is collaborating with Synapse for the implementation of the smart metering program. The initial phase of this program will be carried out in Painsville and its associated feeders. As part of the process, joint teams from LEC and Synapse will begin conducting community engagement activities and customer data collection within the targeted areas. Smart meter comes with several advanced Features including 1. Geofencing technology. The meter automatically shuts down and can no longer work if it is removed from its register and install location. Temper alert system. The meter automatically sends SMS alerts to LEC, Synapse, and the customer whenever tampering is detected. Automatic token loading. Customers no longer need to manually enter token codes when you purchase your electricity, as credit is loaded automatically onto the meter. GPS tracking capability. The meter can be located through its GPS system, identifying its location when stolen. Following the customer data collection exercise, LEC and Synapse will commence the replacement and installation of smart meters. Customers who currently have a meter, possess proof of payment for a meter, or whose meter was previously stolen with evidence will have their meters replaced free of charge. Customers without existing meters or meter records will have their information collected and will be required to pay the applicable connection fees to be connected. For additional information, please contact the LEC Customer Care Hotline 4500 or visit the LEC head office, Waterside, Monrovia. This information is signed by Management Liberia Electricity Corporation, LEC. Attention, attention, attention. Advantage High School is pleased to announce that admission for the 2026-27 academic year is now in progress. Entrance examinations will be held at 9 a.m. on the following dates: Thursday, 16th July, Thursday, 30th July, Thursday, August 18, Thursday, August 27. The entrance fee is $15 or $15 or 3,000 Liberian dollar. Applicants should come with 2 recent passport size photographs with a red background. Students from all public and private schools, or grades 7 to 11 are especially encouraged to take advantage of the Advantage High School's Vacation School program to strengthen their academic performance and prepare for the 2026-2027 school year. For further information, please visit the business office at the Advantage High School, 120 Camp Johnson Road, Horton Avenue, or contact the school administration on the following cell numbers: 0776 323 258, 0770 211 326, 077 666 024, and 0886 244 825. Administration, Advantage High School, sign. Care Morning Live. Advertise, send your announcement, of course. Advertise with the station. We are getting bigger and bigger. You don't want to be left behind. If you just joined us, muchas gracias. Thank you so much for joining us on this platform, the Thursday edition of your platform. Good morning to the original countryman. I want to say good morning to you, the man who serves humanity, the man who believes in humanity and education, impacting the lives of the people in District 11. Let's continue. Then we'll open the lines. We'll have the local data coming up as a regular segment here on your platform. The sheriff is in control right now. The sheriff is at control right now, sitting between twists and turn. Now, let's continue. We'll open the lines to get your thoughts. 2 senators, because it takes people with spine, political will, not serving the interests of the party, but serving the interests of the people. The senator has accused the folks at the Ministry of Division, dividing the Liberian people. And you have followed the press conference of conferences at the Ministry of Information. Bum County lawmaker argued that the fight against illegal drugs was one of the major issues that helped defend the Unity Party's 2023 presidential campaign, or define. The Bum County lawmaker argued that the fight against illegal drugs was one of the major issues that helped define the Unity Party's 2023 presidential campaign, stressing that the government made strong commitments to address the growing threat of narcotics, particularly the spread of kush and other harmful substances affecting communities across Liberia. I am a victim. Senator Moise said the Unity Party administration came to power with a commitment to confront the drug crisis in Liberia, particularly the increasing concern over the spread of kush and other illegal substances among young people, killing our babies, killing our promising mothers. Oh Lord, it makes me wonder. He said the government cannot campaign on the promise of fighting drugs and later discourage public officials from asking questions when a major drug trafficking case emerges on its watch. I hope you're taking note. The senator stressed that the reported seizure of cocaine value at approximately 19 million represents a serious national security issue that requires every responsible institution to work together and in uncovering the full truth. Quote, I deeply regret that some government officials are attacking senators for asking questions about a matter that affects the security and future of Liberia. Good morning to the senator. You see, from within, when the people start to speak from within the party, it sends a clear message, a clarion call to the head of state, to the president, His Excellency Joseph Yuma Boaka, to act and don't be a drag. We want this political yabis or political bias or political stagnation, lying to the people. They lie, they fool you, they abuse you. They told us they came to rescue us, that things will be better, things will be cheaper, things will be easy. But they lie. If I may quote Takunje, 9 minutes past 8 o'clock on a Thursday morning, live from the nation's capital. I deeply regret that some government officials are attacking senators for asking questions about a matter that affects the security and future of Liberia. Senator Moise said, the fight against drugs was one of the major promises of this government. For God's sake, you used the issue accusing the CDC administration of bringing drugs into the country. And it was based on that. The message resonated with the people. And they said they did not want drugs or kush in the country. So they overwhelmingly, even though the number we say we argue was 20,000 less, but the fact of the matter, the people voted on the basis that you eradicate or dismantle, like the president said, will dismantle the cartel. Care Morning Live. Senator Moise further explained that the legislature has a responsibility to ensure that security agencies provide clarity about investigations involving major criminal activities. He said lawmakers cannot remain silent when citizens are demanding answers about issues that directly affect public safety and national security. I, Prince Kemu Moise, will not sit idly and look and watch and see my people die. He added, when we ask questions about the 19 million drug investigation, we are not fighting the government. We are doing our constitutional duty as lawmakers, our responsibility to ensure that the people of Liberia understand what happened and that those responsible are held accountable. KML, Care Morning Live. This is what I do best. This is my passion. For all of you, from from Carisburg to Toddy, Mount Barkley, Clay Ashland, across the 15 sub-political division of our country. I'm a voice, and I will use this voice to speak to the people who are responsible. 11 minutes past 8 o'clock. Continuation of the story. Our responsibility is to ensure that the people of Liberia understand what happened and that those responsible are held accountable. The Bum County Senator also called on members of the Senate plenary to take a firm position against any attempt to discourage lawmakers from seeking information on issues of national concern. Does this concern you? The Unity Party people use the phrase, "You harmonize our salary. We don't want no kush. We want drugs in our country." So then came Joseph Yoman Boaga, His Excellency. He said public officials should welcome oversight rather than view it as criticism, arguing that transparency strengthens government credibility and public confidence. Continuing, he added, quote, "I call on our plenary to take serious action when government officials oppose the fight against drugs by attacking those who are asking legitimate questions. The enemy is not the senator asking questions. The enemy is the drug problem treating or threatening our country." Senator Moyi emphasized that Liberia's fight against drugs requires unity among government officials or government institutions, security agencies and citizens. He said the country cannot successfully combat organized crime if officials focus on defending positions rather than addressing the underlying challenges. Liberia must stand together against drugs. This is bigger than politics, personalities, or individual interests. We must find out how these drugs enter our country, who is behind them, and ensure that everyone involved faces justice. The senator maintained that the ongoing drug investigation should be handled professionally, but transparency must remain a central part of the process. He urged government officials, lawmakers, and security institutions to privatize the national interest, insisting that the fight against drugs requires honesty, accountability, and cooperation from everyone. According to Senator Moyi, the magnitude of the reported cocaine seizure requires national attention and a collective commitment from all branches of government. He maintained that questions being raised by lawmakers should not be interpreted as opposition to the government, but rather as part of the constitutional duty of the legislature to demand accountability from public institutions. KML Care Morning Live. The senator comments come amid growing public debate over the handling of the reported US 19 million cocaine or drug case, which has attracted national attention following the arrest and charging of several individuals allegedly linked to the shipment. Some government officials have recently criticized senators and other public figures for demanding additional information from security agencies regarding the investigation. Those officials have argued that public comments and repeated calls for details could potentially interfere with an ongoing investigation or compromise law enforcement efforts. However, critics of that position, including Senator Moyi, believe that demanding accountability from state institutions is a legitimate responsibility of elected representatives. For God's sake. Is somebody hearing me? Is somebody somewhere hearing me or under the sound of my voice? Representatives, especially in a case involving national security, international crime, and the country's reputation. Care Morning Live, 60 minutes past the hour. It's time to take your calls. Two senators of the ruling Unity Party. Two senators of the ruling Unity Party. Let's get your thoughts. The senators have spoken, reminding His Excellency Joseph Yuma Boaka that he used the issue of drugs to come to power. Good morning. Hello?
Sherry, good morning. Hello.
Segu Fofana.
Thank you. Member of United Party Intellectual Bureau. Imbaje Faji. Sundo Moyi, you know you're right. We're not here to make an excuse for the church business. But let me get to Daba Vapla. You know, the woman have spoken of mine. As an executive in the Unity Party has peer. So I think you got to respect some, because I don't think the way people taking it to be the Minister of Information is doing, like to say the minister there, here will be the question whether they're not telling the story of the government or the progress. Are they not doing it? Yes, they are doing it. So where is Senator point here? Or you want bad public sentiment or what? So we will say this to Daba Babla. You are making, because for her, she's senator now. She don't even think on 2029 whether she will be re-elected.
But that's not the issue for Fana. She's not talking about being re-elected.
Sheriff, I'm coming. So if Senator Babla says, so again, like the one that she made a picture to low lie, like Minister of Information, not disseminating the information of the government, rather going beyond individual.
No, she's not saying that. She did not say that. She said they're concentrating more on criticism.
That how she prehend me, and you know the country where we're in, the more piece of the government is Minister of Information. Let's get Azuna Obe is your boss or the direct boss. So if someone criticizes Obe, not even criticize, insult Obe, forget about, you can discuss the issue, but attack Obe. So when you hear it, so you will just be as a spokesperson for Obe, you will just hear it, you not talk nothing about it.
Thank you, Fofana. Good morning. Right? Hello? All right, call us on 0777 959 959 Lone Star. Let's go back to the line. Take line 2. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Sherry.
Good morning.
Yeah, Victoria Bar calling from Justinville, concern Liberian for Justice. Sherry, thank you very much. Sherry, you see Pia and you Falcon, the people that damaging us, they say they are educated. Pia open your mouth with Sano will be insulting other people. Let me tell you, and the Ministry of Information, we are paying our taxes. We are paying our taxes, our business that we're doing. Every time we pass in our good, we pay taxes to the Liberia government. Then to pay the PR, then they taking free money. They don't they will send on the information to the properly government good thing where the government to tell the Liberia people what we know what the government doing for us. They will be on the information and start insulting people where we're going in the money, be insulting our president. And the last time they did it, where we get with the city, we get on the street. I mean, we get on the Facebook, we start insulting them. That they can't actually affect. They say, how the people call the independent people and say, you stop, you're illegal, you will be talking right also. And they stop. They come back again. And secondly, UJ Falcon, that the ruler behavior in Jefferson, we are suspending. He come back again. They were putting that in start crossing our president. We are firing him. That make our integrity. That UJ Falcon that question the lawmaker in that integrity. Let me tell you, the government that was serious government, they drop in the ticket that will sweep on the captain. They will fire the police director and even the information minister. Because they want damaging him. You say you government man, you say on radio, you start insulting other people until when you insult like your friend with more alien and start qualify from Play Africa. Now today you want to qualify from Play Africa. Yesterday when you were here, the man 60 billion law. You were dancing with the man 100 million job. You were dancing with the man that today the man incredible. But let me tell you more, Ali, your day are normal. July 17, that the reason July 17 you see the momentum is growing. July 17 when you get a reporter, Sherry. stand on the street, you will see Liberia on the street to that 17. Don't let the hustle they break that to 72nd. Don't let the hustle they break that to VOA. Don't let the hustle they break that to Africa. Don't let the talk on John, their parents. Don't let the sort of mind. You will see their family will get on the street to send message to Joseph Walker in the international community. In North, it's in North, let him leave or let him leave. That we're going to tell the war that they drop, that they bring, that they send it from the country here now. Even they're making it here, they send it out of the country. Our country in there as well. Our squad then investigate in one independent investigation. We don't want uniparty police to investigate. Your hair is in the country that they want to the international community. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Angry Liberian, they're patriotic Liberian. The senator said. The message we campaign to come to power, we cannot be the same group of people questioning us as constitutionally our oversight responsibility is to speak for the people. So we said it was wrong for drugs to come in the country. So the way the investigation is proceeding, this is why we are speaking. But there are other people in the government. Let's go back to line 3. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Let's hear
you.
Thank you very much. You know, the part of people that say they do everything, but none do nothing. These things guys were here on radio criticizing the former government, saying all manners of things, how job we have been jobs in the country. They even some media with everything. They were here criticizing everything about this government. Today, they have become a drug cartel. Liberia have become the center of drugs. The people are even exporting drugs from Liberia now going in other countries. It's damaging our image up there. So that human bloggers know who brought the drugs. They are sitting the real person.
No, sir.
Sherry,
please,
Sherry.
I beg you, please.
Hello, sir.
No, you cannot speak loosely that the president know who bringing the drugs. No, don't say that.
Everything I say when I say here, I hope I'm responsible.
No, you say you hold yourself responsible. When they can't look for you, then you run away. You say you hold yourself
responsible.
I'm saying to you, do not speak the way in that form and accuse the president of bringing drugs in the country. I will not allow that. This caller, good morning.
Yeah. Good morning, Sherry. And good morning to the people of Lofa County. Well, Sherry, my name is Mohammed Donzo Fafana Jr. And I joined a conversation from JP Freeway, a member of for justice. Well, Sherry, the entire investigation, the person I really know very well, I'm disappointed with the president, and because of the way the police IG is taking this investigation, that exposing the government, the president should have, dismissed this man, but the president still, keeping this man to his post. What this man, attributed at the Senate, it tells you that he's one of the corporates, that bring this, he knows, I'm not saying that he brought the drugs, but he knows the corporate that brought these drugs in this country.
Who know the corporate? Who?
The police RG, but we come on.
You say that? No.
Yeah, the reason of the action at the Senate, somebody who is entitled to that position, and you overshadowing the president, and Biago sitting there, just acting mute, looking at Gregory, and he failed to know that he was appointed by the president, and Gregory had no authority on him. At this point in Biago too. But would these guys know who brought this job in this country, and will tell the Liberian people who brought this jobs, and everything will be set up. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Good morning. We lost our call. Call us back 0777 95995. Our Lone Star number 0881-871-670. Good morning, John Tamba.
Yes, Sherry, good morning. How are you today?
What? By His grace.
Yeah, Sherry, before I go to your talking point, I want to commend you this morning, first day, because if somebody made allegation, they will come to your station to produce that person. Somebody claiming that indeed I take responsibility of my statement. Who are you? That the station will be held responsible to ask questions. Now you are fighting hard to even find one to eat. Look, let me say this. On the statement made by our senator, I think this is if I'm not mistaken, for a hierarchy within the party to speak truth to power. I think it's commendable. I don't want to denigrate our senator. The Ministry of Information need to be used for the internal purpose. I am not saying that they can respond to issue. That is their duty, but to go to a certain extent. That is where the senator was coming from.
To what extent the senator went?
No, I'm talking about the Ministry of Information.
Oh, okay.
The Ministry of Information. You can respond to issue, but you have to know your purview. You have to know the terrain that you are speaking from when it comes to responding to issue. But you can't go to the extent and using certain words. And there where I come to say, yes, indeed, the senator on point. Because we came to govern. Sherry, we are in government. We criticized those things yesterday. Yesterday, people could not speak truth to power. Everybody was shouting praising. Everybody was saying, Hosanna, Hosanna, Hosanna. There was nothing wrong. In fact, they were saying 100 years. That led to their defeat in 2023. So we don't want to follow that path. We want to speak truth to power. If something wrong is going on, as you said, if it is need for us to commend our government, we will commend our government. Who told you that the government would not make mistake? Even people that come from the same stomach, or maybe probably the twins that we talked about here, sometimes they make mistake. They wrong one another. What's about coming to a governance? Like you're governing 5-something million people. Governor made mistake. Governor will fall short sometime. But when they fall short, it is our band duty to say, okay, we will correct this mistake, but this is where we fall short, but we'll correct that mistake. You know, I mean, not everything when it's in government you can see. Sometimes you see some of those things, people remind you. So when they remind you, you have to turn around and look back and take a quick correction. Because if you didn't do so, if our people not speak, there's some others speak truth to power. If things go out of hand tomorrow, they will say, but all of you guys are there. Why you say?
Tama, let me hold you there. Let me just hold you there. I have the Front Page Africa, the Thursday edition of the paper, 9th July, right? And let me just read these lines. LBS Director General Eugene Fagon challenges Senate authority, plans pro-government march to Capitol Hill. The senators are not guards. You see trouble coming. Eugene Fagon challenging the senators or the Senate.
I think the way someone has the plan to go to the legislative branch in the future, I think they have something in their purview has to do with, oversight responsibility. That oversight, this is why some of those senators, some of them go astray sometimes, but this is what they're supposed to be doing. They're supposed to speak for the people. You and myself will not go to the Capitol right now to speak for ourselves. Look, Sherry, we will not look at darkness and will tell you that there's a light there. If we speak truth to power, if we see the wrong and we identify it, people will say yes. The people were there yesterday. They saw the wrong, they identify and they correct their mistake. So when we make mistake, people try to correct us, we should accept it. But calling on the citizen, calling on the United Party people to march to the Capitol to remind the senator on speaking truth to power, I think some of us, they will not get on our side.
Thank you so much.
We stand for the truth, we'll remain for the truth.
Thank you.
Have a blessed day. Thank you very much.
Okay. You also have a blessed day. Good morning. David Harris.
Yes.
I mean, as senators criticizing the workings of the government official, your man he say the senators are not guards. Pro-government people will march to the Senate. That Eugene Fagon. The Front Page Africa newspaper, the story is there. Check it out.
Yeah, I saw it, the fearless.
Okay.
But let me say this quickly. Drugs-related issue across Africa or across the world, it is being handled by the Drugs Enforcement Agency all over the world. For me, I want to believe that the police force is over-functioning. I think it is the LDA should be in charge of the drugs-related issue, and it is the LDA that's supposed to be updating the public.
David Harry,
regular basis.
David
Yes,
Harry.
Sheriff. We're fearless.
David, people said they were
Yes, sir.
disappointed when they called the press conference. That conference should have been held at the LDA head office.
LDA head office.
But it was held at the police headquarters, and all the questions or response came from the police director or inspector general, not the DEA, the acting head of the DEA.
Yeah, I listened to the police boss even when the Senate call him. In the video footage, I heard him defending an individual. For me, I think it is not the responsibility of the police RG to be defending any individual. The individual is supposed to be either charged and forwarded to court, there in court, either he will be vindicated or his lawyer will speak for him. So thank you for the platform, Sheriff. Thank you
So much, as always, David Harris. Good morning. Okay, we lost that caller, but keep your calls coming to 0777 959 Lone Star 0881-871-670. Let's go back to line 4. This caller, good morning. You're on Care Morning Live.
Yeah, good morning, Sheriff.
Good morning.
Sheriff, the reason I call back because you disappointed me. The reason being, the other men are just John Taman and left the land. When the boy making a point, you say no, don't accuse the president. You say, hey, then John Taman can't on show, can't tell the man, he didn't get Baple to eat. And yesterday when it was podcast against
Hold on.
Yeah.
He said they may not get Baple to eat. He did not accuse anybody. Those people who accuse the president and the director of police that they're bringing the drugs. So I beg you, Omar.
But yesterday when it was class against president, you're not stopping them. Yesterday when it was class against president, you don't tell them, you don't got proof. The reason they class against them.
Omar, too wrong doesn't make it right.
No, but too wrong. I know myself, but there's also said no. That time when you're talking about the mental, then you have it Baple. I went for you correcting too. Okay. He said no, they make have Baple to eat. Like the point making.
Okay, I apologize.
Like you the journalist, you the journalist. I will tell the man. Thank you very much.
I say I apologize.
Okay, Papa.
I hope you accept my apology.
I accept it, Papa. I accept it. Accept we in here and the way you say not correct.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Good morning. All right. Call us back on those numbers 0777 959 959 and 0881-871. Let's go back to line 3. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you, my brother? I'm good.
Turn down your monitor, please. Hello?
Yeah, you getting me now?
Yes.
Okay, you see, the drug issue is a bit complicated. You see, the guy called Biago, he was in the police force and he's occupying 2 hardware capacities. Biago is acting as director for the DEA, and we have Gregory Gomo as police director. There is the same separation of power right there. They just issue the questions at the Senate supposed to be answered by Biago, not the director of police, because it is Biago who intercepted our drugs, and he's supposed to explain to the House how he got the drugs, how the drugs entered the country.
No, he did not intercept. He got a tip off. It was based on tip off.
It was based on tip off, and he went there and he intercepted it. What I'm trying to say. Okay. Now the entire stuff is on social media and one or two. Why should the director of police be so irritated when the Senate are asking him questions? It is the DA boss who's supposed to be answering those questions, not the director of police. But because he feels that he wants to cover up and what have you, so he doesn't want to give chance. Because if they ask Biago those questions, it might choke Biago might not know what to say.
But in the first place, on the issue of drugs, why would they go to the police and not the LDA headquarters? That's my concern.
You understand? So you see, I like Spoon Talk. Last time I listened to Spoon Talk.
Don't forget about Spoon Talk. Let's talk about what happened here.
Yeah, because there are hierarchies within the government that are involved into this thing, and you now want for this something to come.
Listen, I will not insinuate on this platform because I have no proof to substantiate anything I say here. Because if I get in and start to accuse the president, start to accuse the police director, I will have to adduce evidence in court, my brother. I cannot discuss that here.
And when I say hierarchy, the guy who the president suspended from Noka, he works with the government. He's a hierarchy also. And you understand? Fine. So he's in the government. He's one of the hierarchy.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Good morning.
Good morning, Sheriff.
Good morning, sir. Where you join us from?
This is Boba Saka. I'm calling from this morning.
Let's hear you, bro.
Sheriff, thank you very much. The issue about this drug for me, I'm very disappointed in the president. The president is not serious in the fight against a particular drugs. For example, Sheriff, by now the president will have instituted an independent investigative team to investigate the drugs. Because some of the guys that are investigating now, some of them are, it is alleged, are even implicated into the issue. Do you know that last night we just heard that the chief driver of the LDA bus is involved in the drug issue?
Who said that?
Yesterday, Spoon the information.
So you everything you hear on Spoon that law and gospel.
I trust René CA. René CA is a renowned and one of the trusted
So that what I'm saying that
journalists.
you trust. So René CA made that statement.
Yes, yesterday, last night. He said it. The ORC of the LDA driver.
Okay, you say you trust René CA, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how long you follow René CA. You remember some of the nastier things that was said about the former managing director, Mateo Parker. They took him to court. He could not prove it. So you say, look, I can sit here and insinuate. I can sit here and cause stir. But that's not what I took the oath for. I like facts. Because I cannot sit on this platform and accuse the police director or the driver to the head of the DA without any proof or investigation that the driver to the DA boss is involved in drugs in this 19 million issue.
Now, Sheriff, you and I will know that particular drug issue from the genesis of the drug issue, René CA and others have been the one that even been bringing information out before the government in front of their information. We are clearly aware of that. Now, then I go to the LDA.
My brother,
yeah, I listen.
Giving information, it's not factual. That's somebody I can sit here and say, oh, the person involved. When the investigation comes, they say, let me bring the proof now. Adduce the proof, then you start giving excuse.
But Sheriff, when you see otherwise the Friday that said that Paul Kinawa involved the job in it, before the government came out with their name, and it came out to be true that he will report the king were involved.
What does the law say? What does the law say?
Concerning what?
Presume innocent. Until
but who is the major suspect?
Thank you so much. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, sir.
My name is James Qualley. I call you from UN Drive.
Good to have you, James.
Yeah. What are guys saying? They say the OIC driver is connected to the drugs, but they say he took part in helping to release Marcus Brown. Marcus Brown,
Listen. Now, the caller before you twisted the whole thing. That the driver assisted in the release. That means that the prior case he had, right, at the 13th Judicial Circuit.
Yeah, he assisted that, and one other guy who owned a bar somewhere around that Pinsey area also was the one, me, who paid money to release Marcus Brown, and he had been picked up by the police already in police custody. So let me get to the other issues I wanted to speak to. You raised concern about why the police is speaking. Mama, you know, our country, we are substandard. All of our security apparatus under the Justice Ministry, only the police force is little bit of full-fledged. But the rest of the units, the corruption, the DO, they are all not a full-fledged security apparatus. They are symbolic. Okay? So whenever the police or any joint operation under the Justice Ministry, the police supersedes, run away. Okay? The DA is just a symbolic unit. They are now full-fledged. Look why the corruption, even the immigration, even this very police we're talking about. But for our setting, we just consider them as a full-fledged. But they lack us some department.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Good morning.
Good morning, Jerry.
Good morning.
This is Nancy. I'm calling for Claratown this morning.
How's Claratown this morning?
Yeah, fine, cool.
1 minute. 1 minute, Omar. We're coming up to the segment, the newspaper segment.
Oh, okay, thank you. So in fact, I will be short. So my brother, your question somebody that you got proof. No, my brother, Jerry, you are here as a journalist. When they say a lot of things about the past, even Josh, we are so they see daily.
But everything he said was not true.
But they make the government spend money to bring investigators, investigation in this country, and they said this was not true. How will you get? I don't know how many million were living, and you said they supposed to look at a million, and they see people out there were running away, and so then they say cabinet, they say saying that the government so they still belong to the farm, belong, so they are saying with that perception. So when the person saying that the person do that, leave it with us. Yeah, leave it. That's what you saying. We want it because yesterday they lie all people. And it was feeling that too. They were just looking at your posting all that was
because listen, the country is divided with the green and blue. You politicize everything. Doing the 100 million case, the Unity Party politicizing. In the one, you say you won't pay back. So the country now is divided.
Because they get on us when you tell the people do your survey will come out or you'll be in a position and suddenly you feel bad. They say no. So have you proof and when they don't have proof. Everything they say about we say have you proof. Or you say bring the proof to everybody. They tell you, oh, they messed up the day.
Okay, thank you so much, Omar. Thank you. We'll take 3 more calls. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Sherry.
Good morning, sir. How do you do?
Yeah, I'm fine. Happy to hear your voice this morning. I've been trying to listen to you, but I went on 107, but you are not. Okay, now to the fact. You know, Mr. Sherry, let me say this. The drug business in our country is not about political party. It is not about sentiment.
But you know, they have turned it into a political party discussion.
Yeah, yes. This thing is not about political party, neither individual nor sentiment. I commend Senator Vabla and Senator Moyi. They people spoke well. They spoke. Look, there is more answer that is needed than questioning concerning this drug. Those who are responsible, including responsibility to oversee drug business, they need to provide clarity for the Liberian people. Yes, we need clarity. We need truthful, factual information. Yes, from these security people. Because the drug business, Mr. Sherry, is destroying Liberia. And we are afraid that the international community will not place us on or name us a narco state. No, we don't want that. You understand me, Mr. Sherry? So these are the issues here. I commend for Dabla and Honorable Moyi. The people need, they responsible for both sides. And that's their oversight responsibility they are exercising. Thank you, Mr. Sherry.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You know where to find
no chairs to sit. Children learning on the floor. In hospitals, no medication, no beds for the sick anymore. Motorcycles rushing injured souls, used as ambulances in the night. Oh, Liberia, how did we fall from a nation of hope to this painful plight? Where is the oath they swore to keep? Where is the love for those who weep? We're standing here, we're broken deep. Oh, Liberia, can you hear? Corruption is killing my country, dragging us down on wounded knees. Bad consensus, bad leadership. How long will this suffering be? Unconscious leaders guiding blind, leaving the people lost behind. Liberia, my home, my soul is crying. Where are we going? Where are we going? It was the American who started. My sweet Liberia, land I love, why are you crying through the dust? Your children watching dreams collapse as leaders gamble with our trust. From all the hills across the land, from cape to cape, the story's same. Our minerals leave with no factories, yet we're the ones who bear the shame. Where is the oath they swore to keep? Where is the love for those who weep? We're standing here, we're broken deep. Oh, Liberia, can you hear? Corruption is killing my country, dragging us down on wounded knees. Bad consensus, bad leadership. How long will this suffering be? Unconscious leaders guiding blind. Come on, I know you're sleeping now. You gotta wake up small, yeah? Okay, let's go. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They betray us so much. I said they lie. The people fool us so. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they can lie. I said we tired with their lies. We tired with their promises that left us to a lot of damages. We tired with that speech they preach indeed, and now unique they deceive us. The thing we saw, it frustrate us. So why does you lie? Why does you steal? Why does you allow the citizens to beat? You see, we just tell you that why we voted you. But you fool us, you screw us, you use us and later on abuse us. So why? The government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They betray us so much. I said they lie. The people fool us so. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they can knock the government. No one to trust. My people don't want to hope on nobody. My hope that I have been broken. I'm telling you, brother. So where are the schools? Where are the roads? Where are the jobs that they say they go afford? But they're too selfish. The people tired with their rhetoric. People tired, they tired. You see the reason why we ask why the government betray. They have enough of time, but yeah, then stay they delay. People suffer.
No war for people crying for hunger. Look at. Your vision and your mission, your intention to the nation, the poor. You got nothing to show. Nothing. So, why? The government you lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask. They lie. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They betray us. They lie. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they go knock them for robbing and for them. With the promises that left us to allow the damages. We tired with that speech they preach indeed, and now unique they deceive us. The thing we saw it frustrate us. So why does you lie? Why does you steal? Why does you allow the citizens to breathe? You see, we just tell you that why we vote you. But you fool us. You screw us, you use us and little on abuse us. So why? The government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They betray us so much. I said they lie.
Time check is 3 minutes going up to 9 o'clock, and it's time to bring you the segment that keep you glued. Of course, we're navigating from the slump of Soniwe to the top of the executive mansion. I'm your sheriff. The Oracle News Daily, the Improfi Daily, the News newspaper, the Inquirer newspaper, New Dawn is also here, and the Front Page Africa. The last but not the least is the Heritage newspaper. And our first stop is at the Heritage newspaper, volume 29, number 35,951. The motto says, the truth is our guide. We guide the truth. We live by the truth. The front page lead story say, LIMA strengthens IMO partnership. We see Nito La here, Commissioner and Chief Executive Officer of the Liberia Maritime Authority, or LIMA, Nito Zaza La Senior, with following high level meeting. Okay, I'm not guilty. Paul King denies charges. Scholar questions citizenship clause. Get a copy of the paper, the back page of the paper. If you're celebrating whatever the motto say, the truth is our guide. How far is the Unity Party headquarters project? Questions mount over promise Congo town development. Politics in the making. China donates medical supplies to JFK, and those supplies will land at private clinics. Trust me. Mind praises GTMS services. The movement for integrity for national development, MIND, has commended the management of global tracking and maritime solution, GTMS, for what it described as years of efficient and the paper. The final story on the front page of the paper: stakeholders renew fight against GFM. That's FGM, sorry. Okay, that does it for the Heritage newspaper. Our next up is the offices reporting the truth to you is Care Morning Live, KML. Just say it's simple. Just say the acronym. Say KML. Let me hear you say KML. Care Morning Live. Credible, factual, and timely. This is what we do here. We balance the issue. We discuss. We don't insinuate. We want the facts. Bring the facts. Do not destroy other people's character. What I say here should not be Lord and gospel. As a sheriff in the court of public opinion, reporting the truth to you is the motto. The top story says CBN governor urges stronger African voice in global financial governance. Let's bring you a gist of the story, or bring you the story. Very important. The executive governor of the Central Bank of Liberia, CBL, Honorable Henry F. Samora, has been honored with the African Central Banking Leadership Award in recognition of his leadership in advancing monetary stability, financial sector development, financial inclusion, and institutional reform in Liberia. The recognition comes as Governor Samora continues to campaign stronger African collaboration. Let's continue on page 10 of the story. Get a copy of the paper, the Oracle News Daily. In London, the United Kingdom, and Banjul, the Gambia, where he participated in the 16th African Business Leadership Awards, ABLA, and represented Liberia at the IMF and World Bank African Consultative Group, African Caucus meeting, respectively. At the awards ceremony held at the UK House of Lords, Governor Samora received the African Central Banking Leadership Award in recognition of his contributions to strengthening monetary and financial sector governance, promoting financial inclusion, and advancing institutional reforms within Liberia's financial system. Earlier, he was recognized amongst Africa's top 10 finance leaders and received a certificate of recognition from the South Carolina House of Representatives for his contributions to financial stability and inclusive finance. Presenting the award, former Tanzania President, His Excellency Jakaya Kikwete, Chairman of the Advisory Council of the African Leadership Organization, along with Lord Dalla Popat, a member of the UK House of Lords, praised Governor Samora's leadership and commitment to financial sector reform, noting that his work has strengthened confidence in Liberia's financial system while advancing inclusive economic development. Get more from the story in the Oracle News Daily. Liberia's the governor of the Central Bank of Liberia has been recognized. And this man has a success story. He started at IB, supervisor, general manager, senior advisor, CEO, and you can see on 12th Street, the IB, the structure he put there, he has a success. And I always say, we'll commend what is commendable, condemn what is condemnable. This man knows banking. So no wonder there was no mistake on the part of the president. His legacy will live on. Firestone scoop disgrace how Liberian rubber workers triumphing against union busting despite poor wages, deplorable working condition. Firestone Benya since 1890 woo nothing to show. LERC slashes connection fee to $40 or 40 cents, cuts LIP energy electricity tariff by 12%. How US back gold push could lift Liberia toward global mining rule. Let's flip you to the back of the paper. Okay, Liberian Maritime Authority sues strategic alliance with MO in London. Get a copy of the Oracle News Daily and reach out for the story. I like the motto of this paper. It says, in all that we do and write, in all that we report, come what may, and no matter what, put Liberia first. Here, we put Liberia first. So, volume 18, number 166. As always, rush for the copy. It's sold for $40, Liberian dollars. Good morning to the original countryman of District 11. The people, they are discussing the man now. So we could see him. It's at the capital, right? The original countryman. Phoebe defies protesters, says Mimi is going nowhere. None of our senior staff will be removed from our employees or by public demands. So, Dr. Mimi is going nowhere. Phoebe Hospital Communication Officer Samuel Palo. SUP endorses July 17 protest, another protest. Grand Crew 32 cities administrative shake-up imminent. What is city they say? Grand Crew city reduced to villages, administrative shake-up imminent. The back page of the paper, motorcyclist killer sentence. Nigerian drug dealer arrested. Another goat. Another idiot is arrested. This Nigerian idiot. LRA strengthens staff capacity. Ducal residents love safe drinking water. Lawmakers to address flooding. And that does it for the Info Friday. The editorial of the News say why the public must be adequately informed. The Nation's News since 1989. And the paper, oh my God, the newspaper moves former administrative manager Prince Kawe Parker. Amen. Wow, we extend our condolences to the management of the newspaper. Volume 37, number 053. Present evidence or shut up. Mo Ali tells gossiping, driven journalists and defense VP Cool. Oh, Neponi is saying the situation he can't handle. Like, you know the Mo Ali boy? I mean, you see the man and the man father than George. Mo Ali was dry yelling me. My man, government money to you. Government money ready. What you see Mo Ali? Oh, George. You see Mo Ali? The man father, the man almost like DJ Blues. Wow. Government money to you. About the ball and let government job. Stop using state platforms as attack dogs. PUA president warns government. Let's flip you to the back page of the paper. Ex-CDC officials boycott audit hearing on 2019-2021 spending. TV Workers Union president and others sent to court. You sending help people to court? Former RIA employee fires back over cocaine case claims. I will not be intimidated. LBS Eugene Fagon challenges senators. All that Bimo is making is see, when they call him over there now to go talk, they say in contempt, we see they start making. They just make muffle. That place is intimidating. EPA extends US 85,000 annual lease payment, secures permanent headquarters. Okay. Mines Lois GTMS for excellent services. China donates essential medical supplies to JFK, deepens health partnership. And that will do it for the newspaper. And the theme song is written by Abraham Parker. Good morning to you, Abraham Parker. Thanks for joining us. If you're navigating with us, check our Facebook page, Examining Liberia and KCN TV, of course, our YouTube page. The Inquirer is next, volume 35, number 117, Thursday, 9 July. Get a copy, sold for $40 Liberian dollars. Let me say good morning to one of Liberia's fearless judges, Usman Fekar of Criminal Code C. The front page of the paper says, inquirers me joins prestigious global journalism training in China. Stop trading public institutions into attack dogs. Turning public institutions into attack dogs. PUF president cautions government. Bribery surges. Public trust fails. Center scrutinizes the government for what? Get yourself your copy. Get a copy of the Inquirer newspaper. Now let's flip you to the back page of the paper. Rotting Fitch sale panic grabs marketers. Who brought in the Fitch? LMA, IMO strengthening partnership on global security and others. And that does it for the Inquirer. Truly Independent is Otelo Gabla. Truly Independent. You have a French version inside. Get a copy of the paper, volume 16, number 113, Thursday, July 9th. So for $50 Liberian dollars. Please leave the senator alone. He has no connection with drugs. He has acted vash for Senator Momo Saros. Good morning, Senator. The front page of the paper, Senate summons sparks pushback. Ex-RIA staffer denies link to drug probe. It's causing controversy here. The back page of the paper. House panel ends hearing on mining law. Stakeholders call for comprehensive review. Chinese embassy donates to JFK Medical Center. Thanks to the Chinese for the continued support in developing our health sector. The last but not the least is the front page Africa newspaper of Ronnie CA, volume 19, number 130. Good morning to Matilda Woki Parker. Let me say good morning to Mr. Jonathan Mason. LBS Director General Eugene Fagon challenges Senate authority. Plans pro-government march to Capitol Hill. The senators are not guards. Senate pro tempore is here. Yombli Kanga Simen Kota Press is on the front page of the paper. And he say, look, George, Fagon said, I don't give a damn about the senators. They are not guards. Instead of talking about the bridges or the bridge that collapsed in Bikano, Yombli Kanga, then they want to talk plenty. So we'll get protesters in there. Okay, the front page, Senator Momo Saros rejects calls to step aside as chair. Senate Committee on Defense, Intelligence, Security, and Veteran Affairs. Code of Conduct defines. Let's go to the back page of the paper. It's all about sports. Ministry of Youth and Sports appoints journalist T. Clark Wesley Jr. as Director of Talent Development and Decentralization. That does it for the local dailies. Join us tomorrow. Another team will be here on the segment that brings you the front, back page, and the inside page. And like I said, the original Countryman is proud to be associated with the local dailies. Okay, let's go.
See, we just tell you that why we voted you. But you fool us, you screw us, you use us and later on abuse us. So why? The government should lie. Why? But that the question that we ask. The people fool us, the people lie to us, the government betray us. They betray us so much. I said they lie. The people fool us, so the people lie to us. The government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they go knock the government. No one to trust. My people don't want to hope on nobody. My hope that I have been broken. Telling you, brother. So where are the schools? Where are the roads? Where are the jobs that they say they could afford? But they too selfish. The people tired with their rhetoric. People tired, they tired. You see the reason why we ask why the government betray. They have enough of time, but yeah, then instead they delay. People suffer. No work for people crying for hunger. Look at. Your vision and your mission, your intention to the nation. They poor. You got nothing to show. Nothing. So why? The government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask. They lie. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They betray us. They lie. The people fool us, the people lie to us, the government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they go knock the government. We tired with the promises that left us to all our damages. We tired with that speech they preach indeed, and now unique they deceive us. The thing we saw it frustrate us. So why does you lie? Why does you steal? Why does you allow the citizens to breathe? You see, we just tell you that why we vote tell you. But you fool us. You screw us, you use us and little on abuse us. So why? The government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They betray us so much. I said they lie.
And they will continue to lie to you because you enjoy the lies. You don't check that, you don't do background check on the characters you want to vote for. They use you. Imagine you gave somebody 6 years and the person don't perform. They lie to you, they fool you, they use you, they abuse you. You give them another 6 years. So you're learning nothing. And like I said, you are responsible for your own suffering. Because why would I give somebody 6 years of my life and that person with all the promises, they will not live up to the expectation of those promises? We don't manage our expectation. We are full. They lie to us, bring few bags of rice, and they are coming back again. They are coming back. So unless you decide that you will not allow the liars, the thieves, the hyenas, the porcupines, the groundhog, the ground squirrel, the coyotes to shorten your life. 20 minutes past the hour. Let me bring you this write-up from Michael George. Then we'll go to the JFK. Michael George writes, remember the political prisoners of Beleyala and post-Tackett. Liberia's democracy was not free. It was paid for in cells, in silence, and in courage. Today we remember the students and citizens who were imprisoned at a notorious Beleyala prison and at the post-Tackett military detention prison for demanding multi-party democracy. John J. Jacobs, good morning. They were arrested, detained, and punished not for crimes, but for believing Liberians deserve a choice. But today we are mortgaging the democracy that the likes of Michael George, Deacon Carter, and all the late Marcus down. The list goes on and on and on and on. Some names are unknown. Many are not. Some names are known. Many are not. To those we miss, we are sorry. To those who survive, we see you. To those who did not come home on the day of the 1979 Rice Riot, we will not forget you. This is a call to the nation. 1. Let us formally recognize the political prisoners of Bella Yala and post-Stackett as part of our democratic history. Let us include their stories in our schools, memories, and public records. Let us remind current leaders that they are custodians of a freedom others bled for. If you were detained or know someone who was, please share their name and story with us. This list must be complete. Democracy is not an inheritance. It is defending, and we define it by remembering. Marcus C.G. George, a progressive who also went to post-Stackett of Bella Yala fighting for multi-party democracy. Care Morning Live, KML, 22 minutes past the hour. And this is your radio. We say from the slump of Soniwe to the top of the office of the president. Wherever you are navigating with us, thanks for joining us as we continue to discuss the issues that matter, setting Liberia's agenda. Let's go to the JFK. Liberia, investigation reviews overcrowding at JFK dialysis center amid inadequate machines and alleged neglect. Emmanuel Weedy Conway writes, 7 July. Monrovia, Liberia, July 2nd, 2026. A joint independent investigation into the operations of the dialysis center at JFK or John F. Kennedy or JFK Medical Center has uncovered allegations of severe overcrowding, inadequate medical services, and what patients and staff described as inhumane treatment of individuals suffering from kidney disease. Ego. Father. Interviews with patients, and including Wilfred Gray Johnson, chairman of the Dialysis Patients Association at the JFK, some medical personnel who requested anonymity for fear of reprisals. This news outlet found that the country's only public dialysis center is struggling to meet the growing demand for life-saving treatment. Crisis and congestion at the JFK Dialysis Center. Mr. Gray Johnson lamented critical resource shortage at the JFK Dialysis Center where, according to him, a growing patient population of 165 individuals competes for only 7 functional machines. And you don't want to know how much the machine costs. If you think I'm lying, just Google the price of dialysis machine. The last time I checked, my madam, and all of you navigating under the sound of the sheriff voice, the Unity Party campaign to rescue the people. And these are some of the rescue they were talking about. But are they not rescuing the people? Are they? This government honored the most experienced, His Excellency Joseph Yuma Boyka? Is a question I want you to answer. My job is to inform, entertain, and educate. Balance, accurate, reliable, and timely. Due to this scarcity, Mr. Gray Johnson disclosed that medical staff are often forced to reschedule stable patients to prioritize those arriving in emergency conditions. There you go. Is this why we killed 13 men? Is this why we killed 13 men? We executed 13 men for inhumane treatment. We accused those men of not serving the public interest and stealing and looting the resources, the oligarchs, the elites. After 40 years, JFK is in ruin by thieves, criminals who call themselves doctors and nurses who took an oath to serve humanity. Concealing the harsh reality. The chairperson of the Dialysis Patients Association, who spoke exclusively in the Front Page Africa or FPA interview, expressed deep frustration regarding the recent visit of President Joseph Yuma Boaka. You see, I said it here the last time, that the president needs to leave his comfort zone unannounced. Go there unannounced. Take the people by surprise. I'm reading you the story so you can know hypocrisy is so deep, systemic in our country, fellow Liberians. 27 minutes past the hour. I stand for the truth and I will die for the truth. Alleging that officials of the JFK hide the facility struggles and prevented the Liberian leader from witnessing the true gravity of the situation. They did not carry the president. They did not allow the president to see the agony, the struggle, the pain that they go through, fellow Liberians. I want to sit here and I want to shed tears for my people. They prevented the president from seeing the gravity, witnessing the true gravity of the situation. To resolve this crisis, the Patients Association head is calling for the immediate integration of new machines to expand the center's capacity, as he highlighted a dire healthcare emergency where limited equipment and political gatekeeping threaten the lives of those dependent on life-sustaining treatment, care morning life. To the best of my knowledge, and I must be very frank, all of the patients, including myself, were very disappointed that President Joseph Yuma Boaka was not taken to the dialysis center. He was not even given the opportunity to interact directly with patients or see the overcrowded conditions we experience daily. We had hoped his visit would give him a first-hand understanding of the challenges dialysis patients are facing, asserted Mr. Gray Johnson. He further quote, "Our country has a pattern where, for political or other reasons, some officials shield national leaders from the actual situation on the ground. They tend to take them only to places that will earn praise while avoiding areas where serious problems exist." If you listen to the president's remarks after the visit, he was largely complimentary of JFK because, in my view, he was not showing the parts of the hospital that reflect the real struggles patients are enduring. The life-saving plea of the JFK Dialysis Patient Association. Chairman Gray Johnson further lamented how patients often endure extreme hardships, including sleeping outdoors in harsh conditions to secure a spot for medical care. Amen, for God's sake. You have a serious life-threatening issue and you sleep outside Where is the conscience of our people? Can we for once put our conscience to the test, whether you are a sedition or Unity Party partisan or whatever political party or affiliation you will belong to? Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm sitting here. It's like I'm in the wonderland wondering what is going to happen with our people. That the place the president should have gone to see the gravity of their situation, that those people will get the complication. He was not allowed. They only show him the beauty. But the other side of the JFK, they hid it from him. Oh, how I wonder. If blood is thicker than water, why would man not rescue his brothers or sisters from complication and disease that is killing them? Oh, fellow Liberians, good morning. Sleeping outdoors in harsh conditions to secure spot for medical care. While high costs and insufficient budgetary allocations further limit accessibility, those surrounding sounding calls for immediate intervention by President Bouaka for increased funding to ensure the facility can function properly and prevent unnecessary loss of lives. Although the facility is reportedly intended to provide 24-hour dialysis services, our investigation established that it currently operates only from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., leaving many patients unable to receive treatment despite having scheduled appointments. Female patient diagnosed poor life-threatening service. One female patient who undergoes dialysis every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday recounted her ordeal after being turned away on Wednesday, July 1. Wow. I come to the hospital where I'm supposed to be treated, where my fellow man, people who supposed to treat me, they are sending me back home. And who knows if I will die, fellow Liberians. Why did we execute 13 men? Why did we kill 13 men, fellow Liberians? Where is our country going? What is going on in our country? According to her, despite paying for her scheduled treatment, medical staff informed her that the dialysis machines had become overheated and needed time to cool down. She said by the time the machines were ready for use, the facility had already closed for the day, forcing her to return home without receiving the treatment she urgently needed. Amen. Hey, fellow Liberians. Now, you Liberians, and I say this to you, if you don't come to your senses, common sense, and you're stuck in your belief that individuals, you vote for them because of ethnicity, your tribe, your religion, the society you belong to, this country, many people will die. And they will continue to die. You can build all the overpass bridge. You can expand the road. You can put what? But when the people are dying, what is the need, fellow Liberians, to put those structures and beautify the country when your people are dying? Care Morning Live. According to her, despite paying for her scheduled treatment, medical staff informed her that the dialysis machines had become overheated and needed time to cool down. She said by the time the machines were ready for use, I'm reluctant in saying this. It could be me, it could be you, 25 minutes going up to the hour. The facility had already closed for the day, forcing her to return home without receiving treatment she urgently needed. Deteriorating services despite high fees. People pay more money. One other patient, Emil, whose dialysis sessions are scheduled every Tuesday and Thursday, criticized what he described as the deteriorating services at the center despite the substantial fees patients are required to pay. A referral hospital, a government-owned hospital. Let us go to the, whether it was established as by an act or constitution, let us change the nomenclature. If it will be a private hospital, then we know it is a private hospital. People pay more money, and yes, they don't get the service. It was intended for 24-hour service, but it's from 8 to 8, and people have to go early to stand in the queue to preserve a spot. And even as that, the machines, because it is overused, it become overheated, and when it's cold, the people close the door to the people. He explained that dialysis patients depend on strict treatment schedules to survive, warning that missing even a single session can lead to life-threatening complications or death. Is somebody or people hearing me? Madam Pro Tempore of the Senate, get up from your comfort zone. Mr. Speaker, they are coming back to you. They want you to vote for them, but because we are stupid, and they think we want to be stupid because we say we're stupid, they lie, they fool, they cheat you, they abuse you, they rip you apart, they steal your money. Recently, JFK don't have enough dialysis machine to save lives, and they are donating. They raised $15,000 for a foundation, self-accreditment. Oh, fellow Liberians, you know, I just want to walk out of here. I want to go home and never return. Because we, the people, we ourselves, we are responsible for this mess. Every successor government come with the same old lies. The investigation further revealed that 7 out of 10 dialysis machines donated by the Japanese government has reportedly broken down, leaving the center to rely only on 3 aging functional machines that are significantly depreciated and no longer capable of adequately serving the growing number of patients. Sources within the facility disclosed that 8 new dialysis machines have ever been procured, but without a dialysis chair or bed. Then why you brought it? And remain uninstalled, allegedly because the technicians have not been trained to install the equipment. So many people will die. Get ready for your family member, your wife, your son, your daughter, your husband to die at the JFK because they procured the machine. They are yet to install the machine. Your people will die. Our people will die, including myself one day. Who knows? Our sources also questioned management's decision to discontinue its relationship with the Japanese government that previously supplied and supported the center with essential materials, including the existing machines, but rather chose to procure equipment from other manufacturers. You see it? The Japanese people were giving it free of charge, but the criminals, the rogues, the murderers at the JFK decided to forget about the donation to save hundreds and thousands of Liberians who goes to the dialysis center. They went and procured 8 new machines with no training. It cannot be installed because the people does not know how to install it. And we call ourselves an independent country going to celebrate 179 years of independence. What do we have to show? Who's going to celebrate when those people are dying to the JFK? Care Morning Live. 2 reportedly died during treatment. Yeah, the sad part. There are also a disturbing reports of deaths of 2 dialysis patients on Tuesday, June 30th. Sources allege that both patients died while on a dialysis machine and ongoing treatment, but unfortunately passed away due to the faulty and depreciated machines. Fellow Liberians, are you guys listening? However, circumstances surrounding these deaths or those deaths could not be independently verified, and the center has not publicly commented on the allegations. They will not, because they are spineless, they are wicked. They are there to steal, open their own clinics, and they will carry the president to the side that is beautiful, and where the issue is supposed to be discussed, they hide it from the president. They refuse to show him. And I say to His Excellency and those people, the inner cycle, Mr. Acting Chair of the Cabinet, Minister of State, tell the president to go unannounced. Get up one morning, drive to the JFK. Get up one morning, drive to Redemption. Go to the health facilities around the country. The people who are at the health ministry today, Martha Morris, they were the people who were campaigning for the Unity Party to come to power. And how do you feel? Martha Morris sick, the minister sick. They will go out of the country. If they have labor complication, kidney, they will go out of Liberia, they will fly to India, they will fly to Johannesburg, they will go to Ghana, they will go to the best hospitals around the world because they can afford it. But you can't afford it, fellow Liberians. Accordingly, medical staffs who have continued to provide professional services with the limited resources and material available express deep sorrow over the reported deaths, stating life loss worth a living. Patients visiting or waiting in the lobby for treatment also told our reporters that it was shocking when JFK management allegedly failed to fully inform President Joseph Yuma Boakai about the challenges confronting the facility during his visit to the center on Wednesday, July 1, but rather escorted the president only through sections of the facility that appear to be in good condition while avoiding areas where patients reportedly endure overcrowding and prolonged waiting periods, describing management's alleged action as misleading the president. The president was not showing where patients are struggling every day because of inadequate services. I think it would have been good if management had informed the president about the challenges facing the facility so that he can know and see how he can help us. We are dying every day here. The patient's emotionally in tune. I feel emotion right now. The Ellen Johnson Sirleaf Dialysis Center, located within the JFK Medical Center in Cinco, Monrovia, remains Liberia's only national dialysis facility. It provides life-saving treatment for patients suffering from chronic kidney disease and kidney failure by removing waste products and excess fluids from the blood when the kidneys can no longer perform those functions naturally. The center was officially dedicated on March 1, 2022 during the administration of former President George Manneh, where, although construction began in 2011 under former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Managed by the John F. K. Medical Center under the supervision of the Ministry of Health, the facility serves hundreds of patients from all 15 counties and has significantly reduced the need for Liberians with kidney failure to travel abroad for treatment. As the demand for dialysis services continues to rise, patients and healthcare workers are calling on the government of Liberia, GOL, and the health authorities to urgently address the reported shortage of functional machines, extend operating hours, improve staffing, and ensure that newly acquired equipment is installed without further delay. The allegations contained in this report are based on interviews with patients and anonymous staff members. The management of the JFK Dialysis Center had not responded to these specific allegations and made a planned protest by patients that was expected to take place in the past night at the John F. K. compound on Tuesday, 7 July. Emmanuel, co-director of communications at the John F. K. or JFK, promised to speak to the matter appropriately upon gathering necessary information attaining to current state of affairs at the dialysis center. To respond to Dua. Now, let me tell you the price of a dialysis machine. The people spent $5 million The people spent $5 million to mobilize the yellow machine, 5 million. But the price, Google it. The price of a dialysis machine costs around 15, 20, and 50,000, depending on what you want. So just do the math. You have only one center. You have the Jackson Dole Hospital where you could open a dialysis center. There are people coming from Grand Gide. They will not have to come to Monrovia. People from Ganta or Ganta will not have, or Nima County will not have to come to Monrovia. They go to the Jackson Dole, put 50 machines there, or put 25 or 30 machines. Now, if you do the math, if you procure 200 dialysis machine at 50,000 is $10 million. My math could be wrong. Do your math. At 20,000, 200 dialysis machine, it will cost $4 million to save lives. So join the conversation. Join the conversation. Join the conversation. What are your thoughts on this issue? Dialysis machine, you spend $5 million on yellow machine to mobilize. You are spending $750,000 to celebrate when the people are dying at the JFK from kidney complication. The president went there and they took the president to what they gave him the food he wanted to eat, not what he chose to eat. Let's take a few minutes of your calls. What do you make of the story I just read? According to the investigation, they brought, why, in the first place, why they disengaged with the Japanese who were giving them free machine? Because they want to steal their bunch of rogues. Somebody giving you free food. You abandon that person because you want to steal. The price of a dialysis machine is up to 15,000 depending on the quality that you want or maybe quantity. It's around 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, 50,000. The president convoy is about $1.2 million. The vehicles he drives. Look at the pro-temporary cars. Look at the speaker. Look at the vice president. And people are dying from kidney complication. As always, let's take a few minutes of your call. We are in trouble. Who's going to rescue us? For me, I don't know. Jesus Christ is not coming right now. And even if he was coming, we'll still be in problem. 0777 959 959. 0881 871670. Somebody said to me the last time, Rogers, whenever you talk about JFK, it sickens me. Yes, I get sick because JFK cannot be the referral hospital. Then they rely on 3 dialysis machines. They procure it, but nobody to install it. Sometimes I don't blame the people who don't want to participate. But let's take this caller. Good morning.
Yeah, what's for Roger?
Good morning, Papi.
Good morning to you.
Second time around.
To the whole family. Now, let me tell you one thing. I said it now, you explaining and thinking. The Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Dr. Otto, what is she doing? Why she never even interview or convince Omen Walker to say you are invited to come see the John F. Kennedy? That hospital, when the people used to work there, you enter there, you don't even want to come out. They used to wait for the 4 hours. Why the government is doing this to us? Meaning all the luxurious cars that they're coming to be using. Can we tell the Liberian people all Liberian people sit down and say, we will not attend any 26th Independence Day of this because our families' lives are going, because our lives are spoiling. Will that make the government be happy? You think it will make Joseph Walker happy? You're only talking, you're only doing things that the old man will be measured because he's the president for the nation. And when they put you there, you can't do the work. Dr. Boto, you're acting bad. Look at what's going on to JFK now today. When you are saying you're leaving from here going to elsewhere.
But they don't care. They don't care about the people.
You
They're wicked.
People's lives. Look, I'm a born, and I tell you, Roger, I'm one of them who founded the United Party. But when you spoil it, I will tell you. I will not abuse you. It's the truth. They are acting bad to us, and that's your Black Africa, Ghana, Guinea, all around West Africa. You used to come here. Wow. Because you cannot permit us to be. When your guys say you leave us here, our people be dying like that. And we pay in our tax money. Why should we live like that in Liberia? Dr. Boto? And then I will wait until Uncle Kashane. You don't come in. Because when he's not here, talking, people say I wanted to wait. My own uncle be here, let me be talking. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Papi. Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, sir. We're talking about JFK.
This will be Kanye, and I call from my Ghana yesterday.
Let's hear you, Ruby.
You see, it is saddening. The reason I always say this country is under a mortuary of life is when I look at Omen Boakai, I always say he's one of the oldest government civil servant, government that serves in government, that know all the problem in my mind. Even during the campaign, he told the people that I'm a blessing for this country to be healed. But nothing has changed. For the fact that you buy millions of that for your own machine, you are boasting of road. If you face the road, like Riley said, you bring in machine, everything, but health sector remains deplorable. Then where are we heading? Who are you facing the road for, according to you? When you talk about this other part, they say, oh, you put it. When you talk about the other sector, but they put it. These are the things that we say, oh, my boy, should not go for the second time. Because he are failed. He are failed on drugs. He are failed on everything economically. That's why, again, JFA is a death track side. Thank you very much.
It's frustrating, oh. Very, very, very frustrating. Very, 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 very frustrating. Very frustrating, Mr. Kane. Anyway, thank you so much. Let's see if we can take two more calls. 0777 959 959. Let's go back to this caller. Good morning.
Good morning, Sherry.
Yes, sir.
I'm bound to land. This is Sherry Scribe calling my wife's phone.
Yes, sir.
The United Party, you ever allowed to come to power, that you're coming to settle everything in Liberia. Today, the settle have been damaged on the region of Chizajima Border. JFK is a death trap. When you go, you pay money for even the nurses, they will see you. They will see you laying down, you dying, life is taking out of you. They will never care of you. They'll be on their phone, playing on their phone. If you don't have money, you know where in the country. Poverty, the president called about 1.2 million while Liberians are dying every day. Hey, God will judge those people. The people who are wicked, what are judge we are, what are Joseph Jimabuaga, all the people who serve our president in the country, they are destroying our country. While they
thank you so much. We don't have time. We don't have the luxury of time. Time is of the essence. Let's take our last caller on this JFK matter. Good morning.
Yes, good morning. Good morning. My name is Saklamito Dennis. I am the chairman for the Voice of Grand Judea County, and I call from Pinsville. Yeah, thank you. You see, this thing, you know, one thing I can always like your business. I know really used to follow you, but because the issue that you can really surface, you can really get down, and you can really my speaker is in the community now. The whole community is hearing it.
Wow.
Even the people, yeah, seriously. I put my radio outside my beep or something, MCTV. Everybody listening to you. So I came in front of the house to make my own info on the issue that has to do with the particular GSK issue. The GSK issue is an old age issue. Let me be fair with you. When you get a old one and in new bottle, you put policeman on the street and then you say you will not take Brad, got a new man. But after 2-3 days, then he joins people that have a whole GSK looking. Let me tell you, that particular machine talking about. I mean, we went there. We did some assessment on our organization because we have medical people and don't want to carry people so they can land there. Among the TD, only one functioning. Maybe you don't know. Only one functioning. Why they bring 285 machines? They bring in 285 machines, and also they men who managing the machine say every year they must get them 4 million. Every year they must get them 4 million every month, every year they must get them 4 million to maintain the machine.
And guess what?
What?
If you just bring 200 of the dialysis machine, right? And you pay 20,000 at 4 million. And you don't have to buy it. You don't have to buy it every year.
No, absolutely. Just train people to A, and you decentralize it in the various country. It will help us. On a serious note, some of who from the Eastern land there, their machine when rain falling the whole road, nowhere to come. To bring sick person. If I no car say want to bring sick person, somebody sick, they say, no, me, I want you to sit in my car. So you see what happening now? So all these things are very embarrassing. J machine Tenawara hospital, they feed it. J machine, the solar panel that the past government initiated, they almost finished before the government took over. As soon as they put Tenawara hospital on, go see the nurses, what they're talking. Anybody say no, but they're thinking. One of your sister radio was just playing the clip. Nobody, anyone who said no more Joseph Barker will kick the door. So it means that any party person enter in a hospital, as soon as they get to know that you're from the other party, they will inject you down. What kind of country we have? What kind of health sector also?
My brother, thank you so much. As long as we breathe or live, we'll continue. Encourage more people to gather around the radio every Monday to Thursday.
Thank you. I will do that. I will do that.
Thank you so much. We got to go. On behalf of myself, the team, the Deputy Sheriff George HT, aka my madam, game over. Monday we'll be back to serve you breakfast. Another crew will be here. 10:30, the general will be here. Okay, the general is not on today, so it's Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday and Saturdays. God bless you. Until you hear me, death is inevitable. Maybe when the old man say it's time for me to go, I'll go. Bye bye. Have yourself a wonderful Thursday.
He is Daniel Rogers, the sheriff.